there, but sorry, I need to answer this. Anyway, there are many, many things that bother me, and this is one of them here. This bastard right here, Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, unconvicted pedophile, kitty diddler, traitor to his country, as well as everything else, is running for president. Come on, people. Look at this guy. And then look at his history, what he's done. 47 years a politician and never accomplished squat. Not a thing. Well, let's move on here and look at some other stuff. Let's look at what happened with after China finished their terror attack. Now, COVID-19 was their second attack. The first one was H1N1, swine flu. Okay. Well, look what these bastards got now. Okay. Record-setting profits. Record-setting. And why? Okay. I only see one thing to do with them. And unfortunately, that is such a drastic step. I have several things I want to show you here. I'm trying to get to a post I did because I want you to see it. If they didn't take it down, they may have taken it down. Sorry, I'll find another way. Let's see. I apologize for that extra noise. I don't know what the crap is going on today. I've been trying to get the audio levels right. Yeah. Okay. Facebook and Instagram move so quickly that stuff doesn't stay long. All right, that's not going to show it to me. And here it is. This is what I'm talking about right here. The only way I see to get China back properly is to remove their ability to strike anybody. All right. It's a very, very drastic measure, and it's one that people far more intelligent than myself and better educated than I am would have to orchestrate, do the mathematics. There's so much to figure. You don't want to destroy the whole world. You just want to destroy hunks of China. Not all of it, but certainly blast them back about 100 years. Because they are just too devious. Too devious. Also, yeah, mega disease. They took that coronavirus from bats and engineered it so that it could be used against humans. And then that's what created the COVID-19 virus. And don't you let any idiot tell you any different, okay? I've shown evidence on here, and I will continue to show it and circulate it. Now, those are the facts. When you show someone saying something, guess what? It's a fact, Jack. And they did say it. Now, I won't be on here as often because I'll start a new job tomorrow. I am a temp, and I work with Tradesman International. Okay, so I'll be on the job starting tomorrow morning, and hopefully it'll last a couple months. That'll be a much needed shot in the arm to my finances. Pardon me. So let's see what else I have for you here. I've already shown you this. This is my answer to China's bullshit. Okay. And you can you can get this for yourself and play with it. Okay. It's not classified or anything. And it's actually fun to look at, but it shows you just part of what you have to consider before you execute a preemptive nuclear strike. Okay. Because you don't want to kill all your neighbors, all their neighbors. You want to center that thing on them. And see, if you aim it the wrong way, if it's too high up, the fallout just spreads all over the place. You don't want that. You want all of it right there on China as a blanket. Turn them into a nuclear wasteland. Okay. And you must hit Shanghai and Beijing and a few other places, okay, wherever they have their bases and things like that, and the biggest population centers. They want to do that to us, we do it to them 1,000 times worse. So Shanghai is down here, okay, and Beijing is up here. Let me just do it the easy way. Lucy, please be quiet. Now, we don't want to launch a bunch of these at once because it will just blast a giant hole in the ground. You want to spread them out, okay? And I'm selecting a Trident. Where is it? A W88 Trident D5 warhead, okay? And I'm going to just assume that it might have, I don't know for sure, I've never been on a Trident submarine, but I'm going to hope that it has at least 8 warheads per missile, okay? That's all I'm going to say, I hope, because I don't know for sure. Never served on a Trident submarine in my life. They are the biggest. So, there's Beijing. So we're going to do a strike on Beijing, and we want to wait until the wind is blowing in a good direction. Maybe this way. Let's see what happens when we hit detonate. You can look at the body of the count go up, fatalities and injuries. Well, that's not that bad. But when you look over here, crater inside radius 150 meters, crater depth 70 meters. Okay, and remember, a meter is approximately 39 inches. Okay. Fireball radius almost a kilometer. Thermal radiation radius, third degree burns 8.62 kilometers. Okay, and I don't know how to figure that. I don't know what that means. Not a mathematician here. And then here's the rest of this. Mushroom cloud altitude 17.1 kilometers. Mushroom cloud head diameter 19.9 kilometers. Mushroom cloud head height. That's just the head height. Okay, 8.49 kilometers. And you can read all this, and there are lots of you out there that know, a lot smarter than I am that can figure this much better. But I find this fun. This makes me feel better to be able to just take this and just aim them. Put them anywhere. You can slide this around and put it anywhere. Now, so our first one hit Beijing. But now we want to go to Shanghai because Shanghai is one of their centers. Now, going to Shanghai, center of ground zero effect, and we're just going to launch one warhead. But we want to put this, and this, you'll have to determine wind direction, all right? If the wind's blowing in the wrong direction, it's the whole in the right place, all right? And like I said, this takes figuring by people much smarter than I am to do this properly. So I'm just a pissed off silent majority guy. Look at there. Okay. Now, what we have done is we have taken out their financial centers, Shanghai and Beijing, financial and military. All right. That's where all the uppity ups live. Take those out and then take the rest of the warheads and distribute them to the base, wherever their headquarters are. Bases, wipe them out, wipe them slick. And just think we can do this with one missile, and I'm assuming, I don't know for sure, let's just say it has 8 warheads, hopefully. Warheads as in independent reentry vehicles. Okay, remember this goes up into the atmosphere, goes up into space, and then the reentry vehicles come out and go to their designated areas and explode. And had I been in charge, if I'd had that nuclear suitcase when this happened, when the COVID-19 hit, guess what? It had already been done. We might have been in an all-out nuclear war. They wouldn't be there. China would no longer be there. The land would be there, but none of them would. This is some serious stuff we're talking about here, all right? This is not a game. Real nuclear war is not a game, all right? So don't ever think it is. Now, let's find there it is. So we hit Shanghai, we've hit Beijing. Now let's see here. Let's go to the, I wonder where their seaport is. I don't know. But certainly, so that wouldn't do near as much because there's so much water there. Oh, and I would want to do a surface burst, not an air burst. Surface burst, and we go to advanced options. We want the 3000 PSI, and we want it to, the burst height to be, this is just what little research I've done, okay? I didn't do these figures on my own. I looked the stuff up. But like I said, much smarter people than me would have to do this. And they do it right. Now, watch as I reset this. And you can move this all over the place and blast anywhere you want and see the effects, okay, what would happen. Let's try it like this with the, then you go up here and click again. They'll close up. Boom. Now, I don't know where their military is, where their military port is. I've never been there. This is just me goofing around. But I promise you, our people in the military know where all that stuff is, okay? And this is just 3 warheads, okay? Never mind a submarine full of missiles. You see, remember how World War One started? World War One started because, all right, there was a matter of fact. Let me go and just bring it up for you. I'll find it and show it to you. I will never lie to you. I will never intentionally misinform you. All right, and I've told you there are millions of people much more intelligent than me. And I must say, the older I get, the more aggressive I get. Let's see. There you go. That's what started World War One. Now, had the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in 1914. Serbian nationalist group, terrorist group called the Black Hand sent groups to assassinate the Archduke. Had they struck back right away, I mean, it's just obliterated them, nobody would have done anything. But instead, oh my, what do we do? Oh, what do we do? And they waited and waited and waited and waited until each country that had an agreement with another, well, if they hit you, we'll protect you, we'll protect you, we'll protect you. Guess what? They waited too damn long. Too damn long. They should have just murdered the bastard and murdered him. Instant. And nobody would have done a thing. Okay, that's payback. But you sit around and you wait and wait and wait and scratch your ass and, wonder what to do, worry over this, worry over that. And guess what? Countries had agreements to mobilize to protect one another. Thus, we had World War One, trench warfare, okay? Because some chicken shit would not decide to go ahead and just hit them back. All right? That's why that started. Had it been immediately, bam, you said, well, hey, that's payback, turnabout's fair play. But sit around and wait around. Sorry, I'm a little excited. But sit around on your ass and wait and see. Worry over what to do. Just freaking do it. Either do it or don't. Either do it or shut up about it. Okay? Don't worry. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh shit. Oh, they might. Screw what they might. Okay? And then we know what started World War II. I shouldn't have to go into that for you. But I know there are a lot of young people out there that couldn't even tell you who won World War II or World War I, because it's just not that important to them. I was born 10 years after World War II ended, okay? It was a boom time. The baby boom. And it was. Soldiers came home and started building and making babies, getting married and making babies. And anyway, always remember, those who forget history are destined to repeat it, okay? All right? Those who forget history are destined to repeat it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find you that exact quote and who said it. All right. There it is. Said it better than I did, but I had a general idea. I'm not afraid to show that I'm what I'm saying, and I'll back it up every time, every single time. And if I'm wrong, I admit it. You know, but hey, this is my broadcast, my opinions. All right. So, pardon the hell out of me, right? And I'm glad to say that many of the people I know, all of my classmates, we're all part of the silent majority. I saw a post on one of my young friends' Facebook pages, and I started going off on her about it. She said, "Oh, no, 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 no." I was so disappointed. And she explained to me, no, a friend put that on her Facebook page. I was thinking, well, why the hell did you post it? Why didn't you just take it off? Why send it around? Anyway, she's a sweetheart. Her name's Bree Olson. I've only ever talked to her on online. So she lives in Texas. And she is one sweetheart, I'm going to tell you. But anyway. There's that. And I want everyone to burn that into your memory. All right. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Studying history is necessary to avoid repeating past mistakes. This saying comes from the writings of George Santana. I'm going to say it like that. A Spanish-born American author of the late 19th century and early 20th centuries. Remember. Okay. Trying to pretend something didn't happen, not going to fix it. Not going to go back in history and say, oh, you can't do that. Oh, the only thing I could fix that would be time travel, where you go back and obliterate whoever's going to do something. All right, moving on. Let's see. Political fact checking. Nothing pisses me off more when I post something in Facebook and I see some son of a you-know-what says, oh, political fact check, only part of that's true, so we're going to blank it all out. That's what I say to them. All right. I serve my country, and millions have died for free speech. Guess what, assholes? You don't get to restrict our free speech. You know what? That's just, when stupid people are allowed to say whatever they want, I'm not stupid. I'm ignorant about a lot of stuff. I'll admit that. But I will not be censored like that. And if I get my hands on one of them, they're done. Done. I'll break both their arms. Just depends on how angry I am as to how much I damage them. Okay. Now, we all know that the mainstream media, okay, are left-leaning liars. Okay, most of them. There are a few, and I'm not going to try and name the honest ones, okay? I don't remember them all. Not my job to remember them all. I don't believe anything. I used to be during the Gulf War, CNN was the go-to news organization. We could go to CNN and depend on Wolf Blitzer to tell the truth. The CNN anymore, bunch of liars. Just so far left and so liberal. They only tell what they want you. They tell you what to think. That's what they want to do. They want you to think the way they say. All right. They no longer just report the news. They want to tell you what to think about the news. All right? That's wrong. The days of CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite are long since gone. The media figured out, wait a minute, we're powerful, we can lie, and the weak-minded will believe us. Whatever we say, they'll believe it. True. You know, that's like all the people that do this rioting, they're weak-minded. They're among the lowest IQ people in the country, all right? They're doing this rioting. And George Soros pays them. Oh, yeah, we'll go do this and do that. Guess what? My way to put a riot down is not say, please go home. Screw that. You set up some twin-mounted 50 caliber machine guns and open up. Now, the only trouble with that is you're going to just take out some ones that are idiots that are, oh, I'm watching you because I think you're right. Right. Just clean their clocks and then bring in the rubber-tired bulldozers to push your bodies up in a pile and dispose of them. And I'm not talking about peaceful demonstrators. I'm talking about rioters, destructive rioters that are, you know, looting, burning. They are the ones you need to machine gun. I mean, mow them right down and broadcast it live, okay, to show what happens when you riot. No one has a right to riot. No one. That is not free speech, okay? Free speech is a peaceful demonstration. Carrying signs, you get a permit and do your thing. Carry your signs and chant and all this. That's a peaceful demonstration. But when you start rioting, destroying property, I don't give a damn what the reason is. You need to die. That's the only cure for it. Brutal, deadly force. Okay? Lay out in the road and block the road, guess what? Run them right over. Just run them right over. They'll move. Unless they're so stupid. If they're dumb enough not to move, they need to be run over. All right? They want to, pardon me while I have some coffee. I'm cranked up now, but I still want some coffee. There's only one being that can fix everything that's wrong with this world right now, and that's God. Too many people have turned away from God. All right? We need God and Jesus. Those who renounce Jesus, you're going to hell. There's no getting around it. You're going straight to hell. Fortunately, I'm saved by grace. Okay. Jesus is the only way to get into heaven. Now, the Jewish people, those of the Jewish faith, are God's chosen people. God's got a special thing for them. I'm sure they will all be, I don't even know what the word is. But anyway, they're not all condemned to hell. For those of us who are not Jewish and choose not to believe or accept Jesus Christ, we are not going to heaven. When the rapture happens, I want this, if I'm in this chair, I want there to be nothing left but shirt and pants and underclothes, because I want to be poof, gone. Okay. There are several movies out that show what happens, what the rapture would be like as far as the aftermath. The faithful would be taken up to God, and all that would be left would be those who are, I'm not going to say sinners, but well, anyway. I'm a sinner saved by grace, and I try not to do things that will keep me from the rapture. But anyway, and I realize I've gone from showing you nuclear attacks on China that would make me feel better So now I'm talking religion. I realize that. No, I'm not nuts. But I just have such strong feelings and opinions on things that I'm willing to share and I'm willing to fight for. Okay. And I don't play. If I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight. Oh, look what just came up. Snopes.com. Snopes got snooped. What was it, 2, 3 years ago? Just a couple of couch potatoes, liberal leaning, sitting on their sofa making up junk. Okay. So my poor sister, she used to swear by Snopes, and she doesn't swear by Snopes anymore. So they came up with PolitiFact to replace Snopes. And I trust very few journalists, very few. All right. CNN doesn't have a damn soul I trust, not a single one. All right. I mean, they got some pretty ones, but that doesn't mean I trust them. Wouldn't kick them out of bed for eating crackers, but don't believe a word they say. Used to be reporting the news was about reporting the truth. Anymore, these bastards want you to think the way they think. Believe what we tell you to believe. No, wrong answer, jackasses. Report the news honestly and truthfully. If we wanted your freaking slant on it, we'd ask for it. That's like I listen to a political speech. I'll listen to anything. And then somebody comes on to explain it. Huh? I don't speak English. I need some jackass to tell me what it means. Get out of here. So, yes, I'm supposed to go back to work tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. And I won't be able to do this regularly. So we're going to have fun. Anyway. So why did World War I start? Because people failed to take proper, prompt action to retaliate for the murder. Okay. And never forget this. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Studying history is necessary to avoid repeating past mistakes. And look, that came from George, I guess that's Santana. I don't know. A Spanish-born American author, right? So if you're on Facebook and you see something blanked out that you posted, PolitiFact. This is only partially true, so we're not going to show you any of it. Bastards. Lousy bastards. It doesn't say what we want it to say, so we're going to block that out. There. That's what the COVID-19 terror attack has done for China's finances. Okay? Woo! Right on up. Right on up. I don't hate all Chinese or anything, but this crap needs to be retaliated for. And it should have been done right away, but it wasn't. You know, we had to, all of this work being sent over to China, companies moving, doing stuff to China to save money. Well, guess what? Get your asses back home. Get home fast. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. And we'll give this time to for people to see it. And there's Mr. Liar. The unconvicted kitty diddler, a liar and a traitor to his country, and all we Christians hold dear. That's Joe Biden. And don't you ever, ever forget it. All right? Never forget. And there I am. There we are. Live on Facebook. I love it. Let's see where else we're live.
Introducing the world's first all-electric super truck. Be among the first to own the revolutionary Hummer EV. Reserve your all-electric super truck now at GMC.com. First to own the revolutionary Hummer EV. Reserve your all-electric super truck now at GMC.com.
There we're on Twitch.
First to own the revolutionary Hummer EV. Reserve your all-electric super truck now at GMC.com.
Echo. Let's see, where is it? Come on. There we're on Twitch.
First to own the revolutionary Hummer EV. Reserve your all-electric super truck now at GMC.com.
Echo. Let's see, where is it? Come on. There it is. Okay. If I get too many of them open, you'll get echoes and stuff. And it gets hard to regulate. Now let's go to YouTube. Well, looky there. Right there I am. YouTube. Boom. Mute that out. Oh, yeah. I think that's enough. What do you think? Get the general idea? I'm putting the word out. Okay. And I've already posted a lot of these things on Fan Centro. No, I don't do porn, but Fan Centro is not porn. They won't let you do porn. So these things I talk about are extremely important to me. I'm 65 years old. I've been around a few years now. And I have many, many friends that agree with me, okay? So there might be some that think, oh, Walt has gone nuts, but I haven't. Trust me. I just have some very extreme views on some things because I've seen a lot of stuff, all right? Let me close some of these things down because it's not acting like I want it to. Back to my favorite one, the nuke map. Let's see what happens when we do Wuxie. Well, we'll try that. Let's have a little fun. Why not? That didn't do much. That was a little disappointing there. See, I don't know where all the major population centers are in China. I'm just picking. I would love to have a computer program that would show the effects of a center zero. No, not there, stupid. I moved it over here. Look at there. Now remember, this all depends on the wind direction, the height of the burst, and you don't need to pile a whole bunch of warheads in the same place. Okay, and one of my mathematician acquaintances in Quora pointed that out. He says you just have a big hole in the ground and it'd have little effect. You want to spread the things out. So that's what we're doing here. And I would need, like I said, I need help from people much smarter than me to do this properly. Right now, I'm just wishing and hoping. Look, during World War II, look at what happened when Japan was firebombed. When the late Curtis General LeMay, he was the Patton of the Air Corps, okay? He was a General Patton of the Air Corps. And he did all that firebombing with napalm, and he firebombed 67 cities in Japan, all right? And they still wouldn't give up until that second atomic bomb went off. And it still took them a few days. But you know where I would have dropped that daggone one of those atomic bombs? I'd have dropped it right on the Imperial Palace. Screw that. I would have burned that emperor to a crisp. Vroom. Then let them see. Then watch them scramble. But no, you know. But the Japanese are our friends now. That's a good thing. We don't want to do anything to hurt them. All right. The Chinese are the devils now. And I think we already hit this. That's all? Okay. Well, let's see what happens over here. This place I can't pronounce. Not even going to try. And you know, somewhere in our defenses, there are plans. Okay, now, I don't know where any of them are for, but you can bet your bottom dollar, your final breath, that all these places are laid out. Okay, and they know where they're going to. If they have to hit, they know exactly where they're going to do it, and it'll be all at once. So that's all I'm going to say about that. This is just an older man having fun, wishing and hoping. You know, if you let Democrats take over this damn country again, they will weaken our military. They will disarm us, and we'll be as helpless as any other country that has no guns. Look at Chicago, Illinois, and other places that have banned guns. Okay, they have anybody. It's all Democrats that are in charge. That's where they ban guns. They should have been banned themselves. But anyway, stupid people vote for stupid people. All right. You say, how do I know? Nancy Pelosi. Okay. Who keeps putting that biatch in office? An idiot. Put in office by idiots. And kept there. Okay. Look at all the others. Joe Biden's been in politics for 47 years. Who the hell do you think kept him there? More idiots. Okay. And Obama, look at that. Obama elected president twice. Well, he was placed, okay, and not by anything godly. But anyway, that's a sore subject for me. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, we Republicans had to sit and be silent while that fool messed our country up, weakened our military, did a lot of stupid crap he did, and we had to sit silently Never again. Never. So now I'm just going to put this on my beautiful face so you can watch me as I talk. Oh, me. You know, I'm convinced we have another civil war coming in this country. All right. What I'm not sure of is whether it's going to be only about religion or politics or a combination. Our way of life is under attack. All right. Muslims want to take over the world. Muslims do not believe in Jesus Christ. Okay. So they think that if they, the ones that are the violent ones, think that if they kill someone who is not Muslim, they're going to get 72 virgins. Well, guess what the 72 virgins are? They are men. And they're going to get raped by 72 men. The whole afterlife. 72 virgins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But hey, they condone sex with little boys anyway. So, dead serious. You know I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. All right. And I've seen some beautiful Muslim women. My gosh, I've seen some beautiful Muslim women. So it's not, as a matter of fact, I'd love to get a beautiful Muslim woman and retrain her. Yeah. But Jesus is the answer, all right? Jesus is the answer. And remember, anyone, God says, spread the word. Okay. He doesn't say you have to beat religion into anyone. He says, spread the word. And there are many ministers out there that are far better at it than I am. I'm not a minister. I'm not even trained in it. Okay. All I have is what I was raised with. But I know without Jesus, you're not getting into heaven. Okay. Unless you're Jewish and God has a whole different plan for them. Okay. And he's not going to leave his people out, his chosen people out in the cold. For those of us who are not Jewish, if we don't accept Jesus, guess what? It's the eternal pit of fire. All right. Believe it. Know it. Okay. If you don't believe, maybe look it up. Read the Bible. Okay. See, when you mention God and Jesus to someone, you don't have to drill it into their head. All right. You just mention it and plant the seed. God will grow it. All right. I've seen it happen many times. Many times. All right. Lead someone to Jesus. Guess what? He does the work. He'll do it. So, and also God said, feed my children. Well, I am not one. I'm going to give you an example, all right, of what I'll do. If I see someone, I say, are you hungry? If they tell me yes, I'll take them and I'll buy them some food. I was coming out of a Walmart grocery store one day, and there was this gentleman standing outside that was obviously in need. His clothes weren't in tatters or anything, but he was begging. And I asked him, I said, are you hungry, sir? He said, yeah. So I turned around and went back in and bought him food. You know, bought him a sandwich, Coke, and all this stuff. Excuse me. And went on to my car. Well, I turned around, and this jackass is trying to sell what I gave him. Why? Because he said he was hungry. I went and bought him food. All right. He wasn't there for groceries, but I wasn't about to hand him cash money. All right. Never hand someone like that cash money. God said, feed my children. He did not say, give my children money to buy alcohol or drugs or whatever, or cigarettes, whatever their habit is. He said, feed my children. All right. Don't be a sucker. I mean, you can be a sucker if you want to, but I'm not. I'm not independently wealthy, except in my religion and faith in God and Jesus. That way I'm very wealthy. All right. So don't be a sucker. Charity is good and it's needed, but don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. And I see people all the time on the internet, on Instagram, beg, please leave me money. I need this, I need that. Oh, really? Oh, what happened to you? Oh, everybody's got a tale of woe. All right. Meanwhile, they're sitting there waiting to rake money in from unsuspected people. Say, oh, poor thing, let me send you $50. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. I have one young woman that's supposed to be coming here on the 28th. And we're going to see. All right. I'll be working then, but we're going to see. If she comes, hey, good. I'll do everything I promised her. But she's still trying to get me to send her money. I said, I can't send you any money right now. Why? And I told her, hey, I got a job starts up tomorrow. I'll be driving 70 miles a day round trip. All right. That takes gas and lunches and stuff. So, and I pack my lunch and take my own drinks. I don't go to the stores and buy my lunch from the job site. I eat right out of the job site. I have lawn chairs in my trunk, and lunchtime I'll go pull out a lawn chair and sit in the shade, eat my lunch, and that's it. Everybody else scrambling off to the store to go buy their stuff. I'm sitting there eating my lunch. So that's the way I do it. That's the cheapest way, most economical way, the most sensible way for me. So don't tell me, oh, I'm so hungry. Well, guess what? You know, some people spend money like they're pouring piss out of a boot. All right. Why? Get a little money. Oh, go buy a bucket of chicken. That'll last a day. I'll tell you what. Go grocery shopping. Buy rice. Pinto beans. Something you can make a meal out of for several days. Okay? Not just go buy a bucket of chicken for $34. Okay? Nothing against chicken. I love fried chicken. But I'm not going to buy it. If I had $50 left, I'm not going to buy a bucket of chicken with it. You bet your ass. I'm going to go buy something that I can make last. All right. Anyway. So now that I've gotten that off my mind, I'm just thinking what else I want to talk about. And I still haven't done my Instagram broadcast today. And unless I can get Yellow Duck to work, which is the program needed to get things on Instagram by using the medium I'm using right now, which is my little professional setup, I'll have to keep using my cell phone. So it doesn't do a bad job, but it's not this. Okay. Oh, I bought an intelligent TV a few months ago. And ever since then, I've been running right up to my data limit. And so yesterday I changed my plan with the Xfinity, so I'll never run out of data. And I asked the little fella, I said, all right, now I want to ask you a question. He said, sure. I said, now, does unlimited data really mean unlimited data? I said, because with a lot of these cell phone plans, we give you unlimited data up to. No, he said it's unlimited. Okay. So I can broadcast as much as I want from anything I want using all the data I need which is a good thing, all right? Because this this really sucks it up. Excuse me. And my bill went up from 257 to 281, so I'm happy with that. I'm having fun. And isn't that the name of the game? Fun. My 2-year contract was up in November, and I told him, I said, I told him that. He said, yeah, you're right. So I'm going month to month, unlimited data. Hey, why not? Oh, man. I never knew I'd be, if you had asked me, told me in 2009 that I would have so much fun broadcasting, I'd have told you were full of shit. Not anymore, though. My gosh. I'd rather be on a microphone and camera than anything. Let's see, I would love to become not necessarily a disc jockey, but someone that does his own talk show. Right? Be able to have callers and things like that. That'd be fun. Give me the old boing. So, and you would always have someone go call in that doesn't agree with you. Hey, that's fine. What do you mean? Peter Watson 2, if Trump 2020 was a person. Trump is a person. And thanks for watching me. I just saw that. I haven't been looking up. I'm not used to looking at the chat. I was too busy talking and looking into the camera. Anyway, okay, so I'm on Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. So that's where this is going to. Anyway. Now, I may start broadcasting once I start running the equipment and I get it set up right. I may start broadcasting on Twitch as I work. They'll just be watching and listening to the machine. I probably won't be able to talk over it because it's going to be loud. I don't know that I'll be able to. I might be able to do this if I can get my phone to phone charger plugged in. I may come on and do it here on my cell phone, all right, on Restream.io. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. But I don't know yet what I'm going to be operating, whether it's going to have modern stuff or a way to charge my phone easily and keep it reachable or not. I'll be finding out those things. So anyway, but I am loving this Restream, okay? Restream.io. I was an XSplit user for years, okay, for several years, from 2016 until now. And I still use it once in a while, but Restream just poof. You can put it up to 5 places at once. And if I can ever get Yellow Duck to work, I'll be streaming straight to Instagram too. Okay. Right now, the only way I could do that would be to start the. I'll try that though. I'll start up Restream.io on my cell phone, and also I'll go live on Instagram and see how that works. Now I'll be in the machine, so I won't be able to tell how it's doing until I watch it after I get home. But anyway, I'm not shy. Yeah, Peter Watson saw me on Periscope. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Well, I have laundry to switch now, so I'm going to go. And it's time for me to eat something. I haven't eaten anything yet. Lunchtime. What should I have? Let's see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a safe day. Have a good day. Be safe. And I'll see you next time. Oh, one more thing. This is directed to all active duty military and veterans. Thank you for your service. Right? Without you, this country would not be secure. Thank you. And anytime you see a veteran anywhere, or be it online or in person, thank them for serving. Thank them for their service. Okay. I remember the first time I heard it. I didn't know what. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Thanks. I served proudly. I did. And the oath we took, that's a lifetime oath. It has nothing to do with term of enlistment or anything. Once you take that oath to protect this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic, that's a lifelong oath. Right? And whether or not they'll call upon us to defend the country from domestic enemies is to be seen. Okay. Anyway, love you. Thanks again. See you later. Bye-bye.